everybody, it's Christy, and I am in one of my favorite places, Fort Worth, Texas, and I'm interviewing one of my favorite companies, which she's quickly becoming one of my favorite people. Today we're in Fort Worth, Texas at the NCHA Futurity, and we're going to be visiting my social media obsession. So I want you to meet Carla today. So I'm at the NCHA Futurity, and I'm with Carla Ganifke. And Carla is the owner of the Creator's Apprentice. And Carla, thank you so much for doing this. I'm so excited. I've been wanting to meet you for a really long time. I've been following her on social media like a stalker. But she's got some of the most beautiful things. And if you know me, you know I love my turquoise and silver. Thank you for joining me today.
Yeah. Christy, I'm thrilled to be invited to partake and share a little bit about my life and my business in your show.
Okay.
And so today I just want to remind everybody, this is how I set up. Primarily, I'm at trade shows, and my family shows and trains in the rein cow horse realm, and so I do primarily those shows. Enjoy working at Will Rogers. There's so many different horse shows that are here, and I find it's a great way to be able to display and have personal interaction with my clients.
Well, and if you think about it, it's a built-in clientele. I mean, the demographic here is going to be the demographic for you. It's just like with Moonrein, it's my demographic. So it's the perfect setup. So you mostly do the shows, you don't have a store, and you do social media. Correct?
Yes, I started in 2015, so this is actually my 9th year of doing this business. And a little bit to back up, I grew up enjoying riding and showing and doing some queen contests. I grew up in California.
I can see that.
Yes, and so that love of the Western lifestyle, of Western adornment and jewelry and turquoise came very early. And so I used to
we're in an arena, so I guess we're going to hear it.
So used to take time to gather a few special pieces wherever we lived, and through the years built a really nice collection. I had one specific artist that I would visit each year when we went to Santa Fe, and he was set up in the square, and he had a card table and Rubbermaid tubs, and the ladies would just be swarmed around him. And I loved his pieces, very interesting gentleman. And so that was the beginning. I would save up each year and buy a piece. And then one year I was sharing that ladies would stop me and ask, where did you get this jewelry? And I would share about where I purchased it. And so he offered me an opportunity to go into business and sell his products. And I had never considered that before. And this is truly how God works. I feel like in my life is that oftentimes a few years ahead of time of when I'm making transitions. I was a homemaker and homeschool mom and schooled the girls through their final high school years. I was active in Bible study fellowships, always making time and listening in my heart to God's direction for my life. So I really so enjoyed fulfilling those purposes. But then the next season of life comes, and we all have life that goes in seasons. Some of those seasons are really hard. They can be deserts.
Absolutely.
And some seasons can be very flourishing. And so I'm very grateful God took something that I really enjoyed, and that is, my one daughter Cameron says, Mom, where else can you be a little extra? And so I get to come to the booth and wear the jewelry and just enjoy that. Primarily, I've really enjoyed building relationships with artists. And so in that, there's some wonderful people. So my business is all Native American made jewelry.
Okay. Is it all new, or do you have some vintage?
Primarily new artists. I do have one resource through Winfield's Trading that I will get some vintage pieces, but it's important to me that they be very trustworthy and that they are representing their artists well. And so that's the part of the clientele that I built, is they trust in me that it is all genuine. There's no forgeries or imitations. So enjoy that. And I like to pick one-of-a-kind pieces and commission one-of-a-kind pieces. I just wanted to share a couple of the pieces and artists. One of the artist that I work with is Delbert Arviso, and he is in New Mexico. He specializes in doing a tufa cast, and so the tufa stone is a volcanic stone. He traces his pattern, He carves it out and then pours a molten sterling into the cast, and then out comes your piece.
Oh, wow.
And with the tufa, you get 1, maybe 2 pours out of it because it's a very delicate stone and can break. So those pieces are very unique, very valuable, and I've really appreciated his expertise in doing those pieces. His wife is Priscilla Reeder, and she does a lot of my stackers and rings and earrings. It's great because they're a team.
May I?
Yes. I love her little stackers she does for me. She puts a little silver button on the back, so as you're putting it on, it doesn't scrape the skin off.
Oh, I see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So each artist has a unique style and area that they are trained in and enjoy working. One of my other artists is Warren Nieto, and he does all the inlay, and he's from Kiowa Pueblo, which was formerly Santo Domingo Pueblo. So
Wow.
his expertise is in the inlay.
Wow.
And I have bolos. Some of the beautiful pieces we'll show you later that he does hand-cut hishis. Also, Lloyd Garcia is from Kiowa Pueblo, and he has some gorgeous, very organic-looking hearts.
So what's the big trend right now? Is it, I'm seeing a lot, especially here in your collection, a lot of the brighter blues. You know, I have tended to lean towards I don't know much about it, so what do I have?
Yes, you've got on a gorgeous cuff, and that is a mine number 8 stone. Mine number 8 is a closed mine from Nevada, and it has that milk chocolate webbing throughout it, more of a mint color.
Which is why I like it.
It's beautiful. You look great in the greens.
Thank you.
Those truly are going to be your staple. I think many people love that green. Very popular right now is the Sonoran Gold.
Oh, wow.
This is a piece by Jarvis Hosky. He's an artist that I work with. Phenomenal work. But the stones that he picks, so that's a polychrome color, they call it, with the blue-green coming through.
So are these all the same stones, just different cuts?
Same mine.
Same mine.
Sonoran Gold. But as in any area where you're digging something out, you're going to get more or less host rock,
Sure.
more or less of your turquoise veins
Same
running
thing with marble
through it.
and granite.
Yes.
I mean, you know,
Yeah.
the cuts are going to change as they go through.
You see the movement. And to me, I love a stone with matrix in it. It has so much character.
It
and
does.
I think about in our life, my life, I'll just
there
take
you
for
go.
instance. If everything was mountaintop and high and beautiful, like a clear blue sky, it's beautiful. I love a clouded sky. I love the character. I love character of matrix that's in a stone, and oftentimes that comes from trials. It comes from things being pushed or pulled or added, and I know that's how God works in me to create character in what I believe makes me more beautiful and truly of value to people. Because if it's just outward dressing, love it, but it doesn't have eternal value.
That's so good.
So this is the place for me to be able to.
Y'all, this is why I wanted to talk to her,
Yes,
just so you know, besides just the turquoise.
Yeah, and truly that's come in my own life and my own walk with the Lord. We always strive to have everything perfect and good, but honestly we all have really hard places. And when we're transparent and vulnerable and be able to share that, we can actually lift somebody else up. We can appreciate and have a grateful heart for what God's doing in our life at the time, even though sometimes it's really long seasons. And so I have to recognize that God has a purpose in it and enjoy that part. I really love when people come to the booth and enjoy being able to touch things, try them on. And some people will ask, well, what power does this stone have? And what power does that stone have? What does that do for you? And truly, God created everything with energy in it, but it is not the stone that has the power. It's the creator of the stone.
Amen.
He's the one. He molded and shaped and put hidden treasures under the ground for us to find, and for an artist to come and shape and cut and then dress it in beautiful silver. And so it's knowing him that gives the strength and power, patience sometimes to go through difficult things in our lives. So in those opportunities, I always ask the Lord, it's really, I enjoy doing business. He's my partner in that, and that's how the Creator's Apprentice.
That's what I was going to ask you. Where did the name come from?
Where the name came from, and it started because I was doing event decorating and interior decorating.
Okay.
And Psalm 121:2 says, where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. And so I know that he made those things. He's the creator. So Jesus is the creator. I'm his apprentice.
Nice.
And we get to enjoy this together.
I love it. I love it. Now you did this business with your dad for a while?
He helped me out
helped
at
you?
different times. Yep.
Wow.
I've been really thankful to have family support as I first started, and have 2 daughters, and they each are busy in their lives and the things God's called them to. Older daughter and her husband are in the rein cow horse world, and so appreciate being able to see them
That's
occasionally when I'm at
amazing.
shows.
Yeah.
And our younger daughter's in New York and
Yeah.
busy with her career there.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, okay. As much as I wish I could just dig in and buy everything here, I can't. But I can dream, and I can do like you do, collect one thing at a time.
Yeah.
You know, I always like to encourage people that I work with to spend the money on the quality thing. You know, buy the one nice piece, and then build later. You don't have to build it all in one day, but get something that means something and that is a quality piece.
Yeah, and maybe there's special pieces that I inherited a bracelet from my grandmother, so I enjoy wearing that, and it's gone with me. I've seen the trend since COVID happened. Silver practically tripled in price, so it does make it very difficult for our artists to go out and procure the materials to make beautiful things, and then to bring it back to the consumer at a price. Everybody's budgets have been really tightened
Absolutely.
in the last number of years, and so finding things that maybe are downscaled a little bit. Our lariats have become more popular, and the squash blossoms are still a staple and very classic. But just modernizing our jewelry a little bit helps. Some of the little necklaces, bar necklaces, nice earrings, a pretty ring, and those are ways you can add to your collection, focusing on nice stones. And truly, if there's a piece that you see, I tell ladies, I don't try and sell somebody on a piece, because you know if it's for you. You'll be drawn to it. There'll be something about it you like, and you're going to want to put it on and wear that and enjoy it.
I love it. Well, thank you so much. She's a blessing to me and a blessing to so many. I'm going to put in the description below this video how you can find her on social media. And I want you to, if you haven't done yet, remember, as all the YouTubers must do, subscribe, like, follow, and please share so that we can share our stories. And thank you so much for this. I love, my favorite part's the inspiration. So
Yes.
thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so much, Christy. It's a blessing to be
Bless
with you.